Hey everyone, my name is Anton. I am sat in a 2023 Model S long range in black without the steering yoke, and just want to say a little bit of my impressions. So starting off with the interior, I really like the design. I really like the material. Everything is so soft. The seats are very comfy and cushy. The material on the doors, like we have this right here, and all these touches, these finishing touches are really nice. The Alcantara up top is really nice. This big screen right here is amazing. Like I've been test driving this car for the past couple days. And honestly, the big screen on the right and having that screen over there is super nice. So right now I'm like ready to drive. If I click brake, it'll show me to either go up or down or park, which is great. I don't like that pops up, honestly, but that's my personal opinion. The back seats are very spacious, very comfortable as well. I like the little screen up there on the bottom, if you can tell. But so the way you get out of the car is you actually press and kind of hold for a second. Yeah, I didn't get it the first time, which is kind of cool. I am getting used to the turning signals and everything over there. It's very different. I drive a Model 3 2019. So this is what it looks like from the outside, and I'm not gonna lie, I think in black is probably the best color option there is for this car. It really makes the car stand out. I really like the blacked out trims and all the black things on it. Like the wheels are black, the blacked out trims, taillights have like black accents. The centerpiece in the middle over there where it says Tesla is black, which is great. Now, as far as space goes, this car is very spacious. We have a lot of room in here, a lot of things, a lot of storage. Oh wow, that's pretty deep. With this nice finishing touch, but honestly that kind of scares me because I feel like this can get very dirty very fast. I like the automatic close. Really nice car. You come up to the door handle, you touch it, it drives out, you pull on it. So this is going to be, let me move my camera out of the way. This is going to be the back seat. And I'm a pretty small guy. I'm about 5'5", you know, and yeah, it's really nice and spacious in here. We have the little screen over here. I believe we have an armrest, but you need to push a button. So I pushed the button, the armrest came out, which is very nice. We have the little wooden trim around the cup holders. We have two phone holders. I'm not sure if they're wirelessly charged. I'll check that later, but you know, a little bit of room here, which is not bad. We have is that another? No, it's not a button. It's just the release. Okay, yeah. So we have this. You can see it out to the, you can see inside the trunk, which is pretty neat actually. And then you lift this up, you close it. It actually just made a noise. I don't know what, but yeah, look at that. Like the carpet everywhere is pretty cool. I just feel like that can get dirty really fast, especially in the winter time. The door handle that retracts actually makes a lot of noise. And then when these aren't lit up, it's actually kind of confusing to find it. Here's a screen that it's on. See, it's blowing right away. I'm gonna actually turn it down because I don't want it. You can control which way it blows, which is pretty neat, but you can't squeeze them. Okay, yeah. So we're just gonna do that and then turn it off. So yeah, but you got the infotainment system, you got the music over here, You got the heated seats in the rear. You can actually move the passenger seat up, which is pretty neat to do. Don't like that there's no, like, I don't know, what is it called? The back seat little fold. Oh, we also have 2 charging ports. Okay. Yeah, but I don't like that they don't have the storage in the back of the seat, which is, I don't know, I'm just something that's I'm used to. I'm gonna fix this real quick so it's not demented. But yeah, everything is really nice in this car. You know, you got this big sunroof. And I've been, like I said, I've been test driving it for a few days now, and honestly, my impressions are I really like it. At first, when I just got the car, I didn't like it because I just didn't feel comfortable and I wasn't used to it, and I wasn't used to driving around on it. But as time went by, like longer and longer, I actually found myself really liking this car and really enjoying the way it drives and really just kind of getting used to everything. Let's turn these off and then display. So, okay. Another thing that I want to talk about is the range. I have been noticing that this car is really good on range. I picked it up in an area of King of Prussia, and I had to drive about 20 miles one way. And I noticed I only went down from like 60% to 55%, which honestly is not bad. My Model 3 standard range, by the way, this is a long range. I have the standard range. The long range has a 100 amp battery. No, not amp, 100 kilowatt battery. But my car only has 50, so it's literally half of it. But this is a dual motor, all-wheel drive, long-range car. And yeah, the range on here is insane. I have no range anxiety on this car at all. I noticed that yesterday I was driving around and I realized that a full evening of driving wherever we need to go will only take up maybe 10% of your battery, which honestly is a lot better than my standard range. That one I have to drive conservative, like drive normally, don't fly around, you know, make sure I preheat the car, make sure it's always preconditioned. Like, another thing, speaking of preconditioned, that just reminded me, and I'm sorry I jumped topic to topic, but so when I wake up in the morning, usually my Model 3, I like to precondition it, because if I don't, I notice that it takes a lot of power to drive the car, which isn't always the best thing. Sometimes, you know, you wake up late, you're in a rush, you're trying to get somewhere, you get in your car, the battery's cold, and you're just like, oh man, now I'm going to be losing, you know, a little bit of range because I forgot to precondition the car and I didn't have time to do it. And yes, there is a feature to set it at a certain type, but again, if you're late, the car's sitting there preconditioning and then it turns off and you end up with a still, you know, cold car, because the preconditioning happens and then the car takes a few minutes to precondition, and once it's done, it turns off, and then the car goes back to cold again. So now you have a cold car to start off with. Just give me 1 second. I need to switch some things here. There we go. So here I am driving to return the car right now. I have 80% battery, saying that I'll get there with 77%. Here comes the touch button. So here I turn on the turning signals. Going in. And yeah, there you go. So yeah, it compared to my Model 3 standard range, this thing is a beauty. A lot more comfier ride. The air suspension is really cool. It's really nice to be able to lift the car up, lower it, set it to comfort, set it to sporty. And just the overall ride quality of this car is a lot smoother and better. Another thing that I noticed is that my Model 3 is more airy, more lightweight, more like there's a lot more light coming in. This car, because of the Alcantara pillars, as you can see over here, and this like dash over here and everything else, it makes the car feel more put together. You feel more like you have more privacy, even though the windows aren't tinted and everyone can see that I'm recording. But it just has a lot more like security kind of feeling to it, which is kind of nice, you know. I mean, with any other car, you just tint your windows and you have that. But with this car, honestly, I wouldn't even stress about tinting my windows because it feels like it's so dark in here and it's so nice. I don't know. That's my opinion. I'm not biased. I'm just doing a little review. I don't even know if I'll post this. I might not. Who knows? Anyways, another thing is, since this is the all-wheel drive dual motor, this thing is a lot faster. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot faster. So I've bought my Model 3, and I'm coming from a Toyota Camry prior to my Model 3, and the Camry was slow. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it has 208 brake horsepower, not a lot of torque, and you know, you have to make sure it's in gear, like let's say second gear at like 4,000 RPMs in order for it to actually hit some kind of power band for you to go. This car, well, wait, before we talk about this car, my Model 3, I sat inside. That has a 0 to 60 time in about, I believe it's like 5.3 seconds. I thought that was fast. I sat in the Model 3 and I'm like, boy, this thing is quick. But you kind of get used to it. And, you know, at the end of the day, you might be slightly faster than most cars on the road. But, I mean, if you're low on charge, it's cold outside, your battery's not preheated, you know, you have a ton of little things here and there, it's not all that fast. It's comfortably fast. It's fast where you can handle it, you can control it, your head stays in the same spot. Yeah, you get a little pull, but, you know, and another thing is, a lot of my passengers that I've had in the Model 3, you know, I would floor in, they'd be like, whoa, this is so fast, you know. But this car is next level. So when I'm driving this car, and like yesterday, I was driving with my wife, we were driving home, and she doesn't know about the power of this car. She's not a really car person at all. She went ahead and was just like talking to me, and we were having a conversation out of the blue. I'm like, hey, I gotta show her like what this car can do. But I didn't want to say anything because, you know, I didn't expect the car to be so, you know, fast. And so we're driving, and I just went ahead and floored it. Like, just no nothing. I was in, there's 3 acceleration modes. There's chill, sport, and insane. I was in insane. I was lowered on the air suspension, and I was on sport on all settings. I went ahead and floored it with just going from like 40 miles, 50 miles. Her head just went like this, and she's like, babe, and she freaked out. It was great. It was a great experience. It was really awesome to see that. But my point is, it's actually like slightly dangerous in the sense of it pulls you back so hard, you just don't see it coming. You like, I've seen a ton of YouTube videos, and I'm looking to purchase one myself. That's why I'm test driving this car. And I've seen so many YouTube videos. I was trying to get a sense of like, okay, I want to know the speed. And the thing is, when you see a video on YouTube or wherever it is you see it, you know, you'll hear a car and you'll be like, okay, that's fast, because like the RPM switch really fast, and you could just hear it go, you know, it's just, you can hear it, you can see it, you can feel it through the video. You can be like, whoa, okay, that's fast. But then I go on Tesla and I'm like, I type in Tesla on YouTube and I'm like, speed, accelerations. And I see the screen and it just goes, 0 to 80 in like a few seconds. But like in reality, you're just like, but like, how does that feel? How, like, what is that like? Is that fast? Because all the people that I've seen, do acceleration videos, they're bigger people and they don't even move in the seat. They're just kind of like, oh, okay, dude, that's fast. But there's no real way to explain how fast it is until you actually try it. Like I said, I'm a little guy. I'm about 5'5", about 160, 70 poundish. And no, this thing is fast. It puts you back in the seat. And if you're accelerating and you're trying to keep your head up, to see the road and hold on to the steering wheel, your neck actually starts like cramping up, first of all. Second of all, this car has torque steer. I don't know if it's the front motor being mentally crazy overpowered, but there is, and like when you're flooring it, it's very, very touchy. I mean the steering. You have to control the car or else it's going loose. It's kind of like, just imagine the most vicious dog on a leash, right? You're just holding him. He sees like a bird, a squirrel, whatever it is he sees, and he just rips towards it. Like, that's what it feels like. You're holding the leash and you gotta hold on to it. That's kind of what it feels like flooring the Model S long range. It is an unreal experience. I highly recommend anybody, looking to purchase one, to rent one before, so they can get a feel for what they're getting. Because honestly, this is a little dangerous. Like, I'm not gonna, like, we're getting into an era of cars where a normal person like I am wants to buy a nice car. Like, I would buy this car for the range, going 10 miles and only dropping 2%, which is really nice. Well, nicer than my standard range plus, that's for sure. Going from a car like that to a car like this, it's just like a no-brainer. Especially my wife and I like to take long road trips. And when I say long, I don't mean 2 hours, 3 hours. We like to take 4, 5, 6, 7 hours of road trip. Just give me 1 second. I got a lane change here. But so given that we love these, like, to travel and drive around a lot, this car would have been a no-brainer for us. Yes, this is a lot more expensive. I bought my Model 3 in 2023 for $30,000 with 20,000 miles on it. It was, honestly, I thought a good deal, but it looks like it wasn't. But anyways, and now the Model S long range, I've been doing a little bit of research. So a brand new one is around $79,000, so $80,000 from the Tesla dealership. And I found a couple used one with like 20, 30,000 miles, clean title, no accidents, for about late 50s, early 60,000s, somewhere around in that range. Which honestly is kind of like a not bad deal. For a $60,000 purchase, you can have a Model S long range with 20,000 miles, and honestly, that's not that bad of a deal at all, given the fact that for 60,000 you can get probably a cheaper M3, couple of AMGs, like, but the thing is the cheaper models, the lower end models. But yes, the depreciation value of this car is real, and it drops fast. But honestly, for 60,000, this is a worth of a deal. They were higher up in the 90s, but Tesla dropped their prices when they released the new Project Highland. And yeah, I'm just, I'm driving this car, and I've honestly gotten used to it, and I don't want to sit inside my Model 3. It's really nice in here. It's really spacious, really comfy. And here I am turning to the King of Prussia Mall. it's a great car overall. And I if you're looking to buy one and you're like, I can't decide, I honestly highly suggest it. Like, it's so good that this is my first review. I don't know if I'll be doing more reviews. I don't know if I'll be doing any other car reviews. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do anything at all, and I'm not even sure if I'm gonna post this, because this is just a long raw video for myself, but also pretending like I'm talking to someone. And yeah, but if I do get to review more cars, I'll definitely keep you guys updated. So thanks for sticking around. One last thing that I will do is I will probably do one launch video, maybe two. Actually, here you go. You know what? I'm going 17 miles per hour. I'm gonna just floor it. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh. It just puts a smile on your face. This thing is unreal. I'll give you a little different POV. So this is what it looks like from this angle. So we're driving on the road. There's no one on the, no cops, nothing. All right, you ready? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Whew. Okay, that was a lot faster the second time around. But yeah, I'm bringing it back today at 10 in the morning. It's 8:21. I want to actually pull up to my Model 3, precondition it for a little bit. Probably will do it a little bit later. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think. Of course, another thing is, this is not a perfect video, and like I said, I'm not even sure if I'm going to post this. Maybe this will be in my archives, but I wanted to save this moment. I want to remember about this, because okay, my Model 3 does not look bad at all. I want to save this moment. I want to remember this. This is a car that I genuinely like. So we pulled up to like the Tesla cars. So there's a Model Y. This is my Model 3 Standard Range Plus. I have it in red, black interior with black wheels, and these are the other, I believe, loaner cars. So I pulled up to return the car. Well, I'm probably gonna make a couple more videos, sit out here, you know, look some things up. By the way, reflection of this car, let me just turn on the lights, into parking lights. All right, the reflection of this car in the windows is so sick. Like, you can't see, but you guys just have to trust me on it. It just looks really good. So we can do a little launch right here. Wait, let me check if I can actually do a launch. Sure. So let's go into, this is the settings. Let's go into pedals and steering, drag strip mode, saying 8 minutes remaining to precondition. So I'm just gonna leave that there, and actually I'm gonna put the car into sport mode. So I'll get back to you guys. Oops, sorry. I'll get back to you guys when it's ready. All right, so we're back. It says that we're here. So you can see that peak performance ready. So what we have to do is cars and drive, okay? So we gotta hold down the brake. Oh my gosh. Oh. I cannot even explain the pickup on this car. I have never felt anything like that before. That is unreal. I'm gonna do that one more time. So we're gonna press on the brake, press on the gas, and this is a roller coaster of a car. I cannot believe we're pushing almost 4,000 pounds so fast. I'm gonna have to do that one more time because this is just incredible. I can't even believe that's possible coming from a car. Obviously I've never driven anything fast, but this is stupidly unreal. All right, so We're holding them together and send it. You know, it gets crazier the higher the speeds are. That's the crazy part. That's what boggles my mind. The fact that the faster you go, the more it pulls you into your seat. So there you have it. Model S. I'm gonna turn off the peak performance because I don't know if that's bad or not. Turn off drag strip mode, acceleration back to insane. I can hear see when you put it into drag strip mode, you hear the motors running. The AC kind of changes. You know, it's a little smoother. Well, now it's like warmer in here, so I'm guessing it's kind of like preconditioning. I noticed that in my Model 3. I didn't really understand what preconditioning is until I actually like learned how to do it. But yeah, wow, and wow, that was incredible, guys. I was like, yeah, I want to buy one. I'm probably going to buy one a little bit later down the road, but now I just want it even more just for that feature, and I doubt I'm gonna use it a lot. But look at this. That's my beautiful Model 3. We're just gonna press park and chill out. Anyways, this concludes my video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't even know if I'm gonna be posting this. Probably am. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. I'm not a YouTuber. I don't edit videos. I don't know how to do any of that stuff, and this is my first ever random YouTube video. And if it gets even 500, 600 views, I'll try to go out and get another car and try to edit it and try to review it. But if there's anything else you guys want me to do, let me know. If you subscribe, that's cool. Like, I've literally never done anything on my YouTube, so I can't say like, oh, like and subscribe, because I don't have anything. I'm not gonna make 1,000, 10,000 subscribers in one day. So let me know. Peace.